Rings fans, Roman Daisel back. We're going to keep with the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, and we're looking at the Mumak of Harad, or the Mûmakil, or Oliphant, as Samwise Gamgee would call them. As you see, I have one box set of this from Games Workshop. I paid $132 for this after taxes from Fan of the Sport. I was lucky enough to find this in that store in the box, and I didn't have to go on eBay or anything stupid like that. So I always like getting a box, the actual box, instead of the white box that they have now. So it comes with one Mûmakil, and it comes with 13 Haradrim. You get 6 spearmen, 6 archers, and then you get a commander up top in the commander's little platform there. This is all plastic. You have to put it together. My platform isn't on straight, as you can see. There's more on this side than there is on this side, so it's a little off. But that would make sense. With it swinging side by side, or if it starts running and charging, this thing's not going to stay in the same position. I got it all painted up with the Eye of Sauron, and I should have some blood dripping from the tusk, but I don't. I've seen some customized ones where they put a little string here to represent barbed wire. I personally thought that the Peter Jackson movies made these things way too big. They should have been slightly smaller, and it should have been a smaller Huda. Kind of like what India, Persia, and North Africans used when they used elephants. They were smaller. The platform maybe held two to six guys, depending on how big it was. But then again, this is Lord of the Rings, and this is supposed to be before the dawn of that time. So I guess woolly mammoth type size would be okay. So Peter Jackson did a really good job in his movie. Only one Mûmakil is supposed to be present at the ambush in Ithilien. As far as I know, they only have one with them. But in the movie, they showed like 2 or 3. I'd have to go back and check that. And I know in the Siege of Minas Tirith and the Battle of Pelennor Fields, you see like a whole line of these things. And it's the Rohirrim that fight them, do most of the damage. When in reality, it was all of them. The Rohirrim, when they rode by near these things, their horses would swerve away. They wouldn't go near them. So the Mûmakil became little islands of resistance that the Haradrim could rally around. And it wasn't until the Gondorians within Minas Tirith sallied out, and the bowmen from Morthon Vale and Ringlow began moving up close to shoot the eyes of the Mûmakil, and lost many lives doing so. And then Aragorn and his companions also helped destroy them. So nowhere in the book does the Rohirrim actually kill a Mûmakil. That's just Peter Jackson making the Rohirrim stronger, tougher than they actually are. When it's the Gondorians that in the book really kill 1 or 2 Mûmakil. And it never really says how many there actually are in the book. There's probably anywhere from 6 to 12. In the movie, it looks like there's 20 of them, all in a line. Made more than what they should have been. But anyway. So like I was saying, you get 13 Haradrim to go with this. And 6 of them are spearmen, 6 of them are archers. And they're the same poses as you get in the box set of the Warriors of Harad. So no difference there. The only difference here I made was the color scheme. I went with a red, black, and gold, as opposed to any purples. And the commander has like a gold helmet, because elephant riders would be more wealthy troops. So this would be a wealthier unit than the rest. Better armor, better equipment, and better discipline. So this gives me an army of 60 regular infantry, and then I got 3 chieftains, 2 on foot, 1 on horse, and then of course got the elephant. I have more, but this is what we've seen so far. So you can see how I have them painted. Nothing special. Paint job's okay. It does the purpose. That's all it's supposed to do. Now the Mûmakil itself, the base bottom has a whole bunch of Rohirrim horses trampled or dead, as well as some dead Rohirrim scattered around it. It's a pretty decent sized model. It is. Can't complain there. And the platform itself, I painted red with browns, wicker. So the platform itself is supposed to be wicker. And then the edges are just fabric, sewn together, woven together tightly so people don't fall out with some posts. Because you don't want to make this too heavy or the elephant won't be able to carry it. The Oliphant won't be able to. And you get attached like little ropes if you want and put a guy here to guide him with rope tugs. So the concept is very Indian in that sense. And you can see from the top how it looks from the bottom. The commander's cupola or platform, and then there's another sub platform, the main platform, and there's two little wing platforms where you put archers. You wouldn't really put spear guys in this thing. They should all be archers in this. Every one of them should be an archer, because spearmen would be useless as hell. Who's going to climb up there to get them? So you put the commander in the command module. I always put like one archer in each of the side platforms. Always keep 2 archers on this platform, and then I have the remaining 2 archers in the back platform. Why? Because this is basically a moving tank and it can shoot 360. That way all your angles covered. The other 6 guys should be archers too. That way they could really do damage. But nope, they're spearmen. They're supposed to repel boarders. I guess if the other side had elephants of their own, then that would make sense to have spearmen. So I guess warfare in the far south would have 2 sides would have elephants, one side, and if they clash, then you have spearmen to repel boarders. That's the only thing I can think of as to why these guys are not. Of course, you could also throw your spears, but that's not the same effect as arrows. Arrows have more range and force than a thrown spear. So, wasn't quite sure what to make of that. But again, this is a very excellent model. I wish I had 2 more of these, would be perfect. I know you can get a war herd as well for 3 elephants for like an insane price of almost $400 from Games Workshop. For a real battle of Pelennor Fields, another one would be great. 3 at the most. These things are very powerful, hard to take down. And you can use one of these in the ambush of Ithilien and in the Battle of Pelennor Fields. That's what you would use them for. And then if you want to go beyond the Lord of the Rings, then you go in the appendices where Aragorn reconquers Umbar, you could have more of these. Gondorian campaigns in Harad. Or you can make Haradrim wars if you want. So there's all sorts of variations you could use these guys with. I know if that thing charged at me in real life, I'd shit my pants. That's for sure. So definitely a very cool model. Cool to play with. And just looks great on a shelf. All the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game fans, let me know if you guys have this model. And leave comments in the comment section. Till next time, I'm Roman Daisel. I am out of here.
I'll take and crush you in my hand, erase you from this very land. Wait is good.